If you use OneNote a lot on your PC, you're going to have to go through a different process in order to save your OneNote notebooks. The Mac version of OneNote doesn't open PC OneNote files without going through a specific transition, and that transition doesn't happen in Google Drive. So in order to share or in order to save your OneNote from your PC, this is what you're going to have to do in order to be able to open those files on a Mac. I've set up a test notebook here, and what I'm going to do is go up to File, and what you're going to see for the Info tab is you're going to see down at the bottom here where that notebook is saved. So right underneath the name of that notebook, if you see C:\users and then your username, and then it says Documents, that notebook is currently just saved to your computer. We're going to have to change that so that it can be uploaded to SharePoint and OneDrive for Business. However, if you see something like this, berkeleypreporg.sharepoint.com, that's okay. You're already uploading all of your OneNote files to OneDrive, and that's going to be able to open on the Mac. But if you do have the C, we're going to have to change that. And what we're going to do for that is we're going to go over on the left to where it says Share. Up at the top, you'll see the notebook that you want to share, and for me, it's Test Notebook for Mac Transition. And what it's telling me is to share this notebook, I'll need to put it in OneDrive or SharePoint. So I'm going to do it to my OneDrive for Business that Berkeley has set up for me. So I'm clicking on the one that has the little S, not the clouds, but the S. And then you're going to choose Browse. And then your OneDrive folders are going to come up right here. If you've never backed anything up to OneDrive, you won't have anything here. But if you have backed things up to OneDrive, you're just going to add this to it. You want to make sure the Save As type is OneNote, and then you're going to give your notebook a name. So for me, I'll give it the same name. And then I'll click Move. And it's telling me that's now syncing to the new location, and depending on how much you have in that notebook, it's going to take a different amount of time. So what you're going to do now is on the left, you're going to go back and click on Info and scroll and find the notebook that you were looking for or that you just saved, and notice how now the address has changed. It's no longer saved to your C drive. Now you have a link that's available to you. That means that it's doing what it's supposed to do. That's going to make it so that when you get your Mac, you'll be able to log into OneDrive for business, and then you'll be able to open your OneNote notebook to your Mac. You can't do it through Google Drive at this point, so it's important that if you want access to those OneNote notebooks, that you go through this process.